Thanks so much for joining us on this Monday. Scott Painter, the founder and CEO of used car leasing subscription service Fair, resigned last week. The move came just days after Fair laid off 40% of its staff. The Wall Street Journal reports Painter told employees in a memo that he would step down as CEO but remain chairman of the board. Adam Heber of SoftBank will take over as interim CEO. Japanese tech giant SoftBank is one of Fair's largest and most involved investors. The paper says Painter told employees, quote, "The last few days and weeks have been a difficult period as I've wrestled with the challenges that face many startups as they grow and evolve." Painter adding, "I've concluded that new leadership is needed to sharpen the company's focus on its core strengths and to pave the way to profitability." Back in September, Ford agreed to sell its car subscription service, Canvas, to Fair for an undisclosed amount. Painter founded Fair in 2017. He's also the ex-CEO of car shopping site TrueCar. Mega dealer and auto racing icon Roger Penske and a unit of Penske Corporation are buying the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and IndyCar. Hullman and Company announced the sale Monday to Penske Entertainment. The track is home to the famed Indy 500, and IndyCar is North America's top open-wheel racing league. The 82-year-old Penske, a former racer turned Team Penske race team owner, has won the Indianapolis 500 race 18 times. That's the most in history. Financial terms were not disclosed. Ford is reportedly changing course a third time in as many years with its Mustang assembly plant in Michigan. Sources tell Bloomberg that the automaker no longer plans to build EVs alongside Mustangs at its Flat Rock factory south of Detroit. The product now appears to be heading to Ford's plant in Avon Lake, Ohio. That's where the company is investing $900 million to build an unspecified new vehicle in 2023. Roughly a year and a half after moving production of a future EV to Mexico from Flat Rock, Ford said in March it planned to build other battery-powered models there and at a second shift of workers by 2023. The apparent switch to Ohio leaves the factory making only the Mustang and slow-selling Lincoln Continental sedan. Fiat Chrysler and PSA Group are making business moves after announcing plans to merge. FCA says it will exit Europe's minicar segment, and PSA says it is ending a Chinese joint venture. FCA is Europe's minicar sales leader, but CEO Mike Manley says the company will try to shift those customers into subcompacts. FCA joining other automakers in axing their smallest cars because of increasing development costs to make them meet tougher emissions limits. Meantime, PSA and Chang'an Automobile will end their struggling JV in China that builds and sells cars from PSA's upscale DS brand. PSA says it is fully committed to China and will deploy a new strategic approach for the DS brand there. PSA has a second larger joint venture in China with Dongfeng Motor. And Volkswagen started producing its ID3 full electric car in Germany today. It won't be sold in the U.S., but the vehicle is the first in a group of EVs that will share the same platform. The VW ID Cross CUV is due stateside in 2020. That'll do it for today. Have a good one. We'll see you on Tuesday.